Hello everybody, this is Andre at the Forest Inn and this is Joe and Ruth from the United States.
Hi.
Today we'll be cooking potato pancakes. Whoever you ask in central streets of Minsk, and whoever will not run away after you address them in English, will point you at some potato dish if you're asking about national cuisine. Basically, the national cuisine here circulates around potatoes and some meat. Normally it's pork, often chicken, rarely beef. So today we're cooking potato pancakes. For that you need potatoes, naturally. We just borrowed them from a very nice lady, a neighbor of mine in the next door village. Onions to prevent the mass of grinded potato from going dark. A little bit of flour, just a spoonful of that, and there should be salt and something else. We'll recall it down the line. And for starters, we'll have to peel it. The most exciting part about potatoes is perfectly done by a lady. I'm afraid I'm not that good. And meanwhile, I'd like to tell you, Joe and Ruth, that potato is a national religion in Belarus. It might be equated to the passion of the Irish towards potato.
They're fairly healthy.
Belarusians are called potato people. It's not an insult, really. It's more like a statement of a fact. Belarusians very much have potatoes on their plate. And the thing is, the trick about potatoes is, it was introduced by Peter the Great 300 years ago and reached us by the 1800s. So basically we really haven't had it so much along for so long. And yet we're very passionate on it. So another favorite job about the whole thing is shredding it. It might be bigger. It might be bigger pieces of potatoes. Some people love it that way. I kind of prefer small shredding. So let's see, what do we make out of that? The most important part, of course, is to keep your fingers in one piece. That's why keep the grinded part big for the operation. And John Ruth, he is working on the onion. We just have exchanged some opinions about technology. It appears that if you put the potatoes into salty water, that's to keep it from darkening. And my understanding of the use of the onion was to actually prevent it from darkening. So there might be two ways of it. As long as I got my onion theory right, of course.
Well, I just love the taste of the onion, so.
And they're healthy.
I'm happy about it.
So ladies and gentlemen, now that we have the dough shredded perfectly, the next thing we have is the liquid. We don't really want too much liquid in the dough. Yeah, we'll have to mix in. I think 1 egg should be enough. Not that I mind using 2.
Now you're using flour too, right? So
Flour, absolutely.
I think you're going to need probably maybe 2 to hold it together, because the egg is a binder.
True. For the bricks as well. The old-time castles last so long because they actually didn't fool around with the dough.
How much flour do you put in it?
A couple of spoonfuls, I'm afraid. It's all very
That's scientific. That's good.
Yeah, that's probably the word. Literally, a spoonful, maybe we'll
Maybe
mix.
a little more, but
After a mix,
after we mix it in.
So now we'll have to put the lady in charge. I'll toss some fire into the stove.
All right. This egg mixed in.
Well then.
So big rounded spoonfuls?
Not too
Not
big.
that much?
Could be that big, yeah. Just try them.
Okay, about that
Put
big.
them on and squeeze them.
Pat it down.
Yeah. Maybe the next one should be a bit smaller.
Smaller,
It's a bit
okay.
smaller than that. It's too big.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'll try that.
Yeah. Then we have here our charming red hot pan, and let's pick one of the bits for a try. It's not ideal, it's not perfect by the looks of it. Grandma's got it done much more better.
Grandma had more experience.
Oh. I could tell you a taste, maybe a bit more salt to it, is more or less what we have to achieve. Just get more temperature on the pan and don't forget the sour cream.
Well done.
Of course, in any self-respecting farm state there is this drink I'm introducing to all my Westerners. It's called kvass. I call it for short peasant's Coca-Cola. It's not as sweet, it's much more healthy. And let's tell John Ruth, let's ask what her judgment on this very fine drink is going to be. A small one for a sample. To the international cooking experiences.
Well, that's good.
How'd it go?
Goes down good.
Thank you very much. Press a like if you enjoyed the video. Come to Belarus to do some cooking or just a meeting. You're most welcome. Thank you very much. This was Andrei and John Ruth from the forest of Western Belarus.